Hello, everybody. It's AJ, Pushback Darkness. Surprised that President Trump and family and Vice President JD Vance and family would put themselves in a position where they would go to an Episcopal church. They had to see this one coming, but check this one out.
In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now.
Check out President Trump's kids' faces in the background.
Gay, lesbian, and transgender
Ivanka
children
looks like she's about
in
ready to throw up.
Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops.
I was always a little bit confused about that. There's been all these little reports coming out where people are going nut jobs over fearing for their lives. I can't even find anywhere other than the times when, you get somebody that goes out and does something crazy. But from a government point of view, is there something that the Trump administration either in the past or has proposed in the future that would endanger these people's lives? And then now she gets into immigration. So the bully pulpit here of the pastor has created a situation where they can't even walk out without it looking bad.
And clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals. They may not be citizens.
President Trump.
Or have the proper documentation. But the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals. They pay taxes and are good neighbors. They are faithful members of our churches and mosques, synagogues, wadara, and temples.
Interesting how she would be an Episcopalian minister and throw in all the other religions. I think she wanted to include everybody so that everybody's on the same bandwagon as her.
I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away, and that you help those who are fleeing war zones and persecution in their own lands to find compassion and welcome here. Our God teaches us that we are to be merciful to the stranger, for we were all once strangers in this land. May God grant us the strength and courage to honor the dignity of every human being, to speak the truth to one another in love, and walk humbly with each other and our God for the good of all people.
So that's about all I can handle of that. Interesting that somebody would get up and create a church service around a political immigration and LGBTQ message. But, what are you going to expect when you go to a church that the Episcopal Church, there it is. That's what they support. So it's not a big stretch. But like it was any surprise, at this point, President Trump is demanding an apology